Welcome, it's time for another one of those life nuggets. 8 reasons why INTJs are so intimidating. Make sure to watch each one and find out if you can relate. You've probably heard that if you're an INTJ, your personality might be downright terrifying. This is primarily due to the distinctive personalities and distinct personality traits of INTJs. Explore your personality more if you believe you are an INTJ. Discover which personality qualities of yours can terrify others and work out how you can use them to develop your soft skills and advance personally. Here are 10 facts about INTJs that will make you hate them. First, they desire control. INTJs frequently have a more complex understanding of the world than other people do because they are analytical and strategic. They are therefore potentially threatening since they are quite clear about what they want and how to obtain it. They are also quite independent, which can be difficult for people who don't comprehend an INTJ's demand for freedom. Number 2, they have a strong sense of self-worth. The difference between success and failure can frequently be as simple as believing in oneself since they work so hard to better themselves. INTJs have strong self-esteem and self-assurance in their skills. They constantly seek out new opportunities to learn and grow, and they detest being ignorant in any situation. They develop confidence in their own abilities because of their persistent desire to learn and advance. INTJs don't believe in self-doubt, instead, they are always looking for ways to make things better. Because they strive hard to achieve whatever goals they set for themselves, INTJs are unconcerned with whether they believe in themselves. Architects are also aware that a pessimistic attitude on life is useless and would not enable them to accomplish anything. INTJs think that the only way to live is to be happy and optimistic since they will not agree with someone who is very negative. Number 3, they honor their commitments and hate complainers. An INTJ intends to follow through on promises they make. They will quickly notify the impacted party and let them know what transpired if something prohibits them from honoring their word. Being someone others can depend on is a positive thing. Many people are put off by the idea of keeping your word because people routinely cut corners in some areas of their lives, leaving others to look bad. The time of an INTJ is not worth the time of those who complain about life rather than getting up and living it. INTJs will not listen to people who have nothing better to do than complain about their lives. INTJs are living life to the fullest, and they understand that this may be intimidating for others who are hesitant to take risks due to fear of what might occur. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that bell, like this video, and subscribe to our channel. Number 4, they desire some privacy. Most of the time, INTJs are loners who like to work alone. They are frequently quite independent and can be tough to get along with because they aren't always eager to express their emotions. Others could be seen as being of little value to them and merely being tools to assist them accomplish their goals. Even those who are closest to an INTJ may find them unapproachable because of their tendency to discard others for the simplest of reasons. It is challenging for others to comprehend or interact with them because despite their intelligence, they are reluctant to share their information or listen to others. They don't hesitate to challenge the status quo, and they don't waste time with those who don't share their objectives, viewpoints, or aspirations. Number 5, they have a keen tongue and are quite intelligent. INTJs may come out as scary to others, partly because of their vast internal knowledge. They may be intimidating due to their need to be exact and gather a lot of data. An INTJ's intelligence can make others uncomfortable in their presence. The INTJ frequently relishes the sense that people are uneasy around them, even if that isn't their intention. Their calm assurance can be unsettling to others, especially given that their assurance is based on their depth of knowledge. 6, they don't value other people's feelings. Even if the majority of INTJs aren't always aware of how others are feeling, they nonetheless take essential interpersonal requirements into consideration. Unhealthy INTJs, on the other hand, honestly don't care how other people feel. They don't want to take other people's emotional needs into account because they are too preoccupied with their own goals and ideas. If their ability to feel isn't fully developed, INTJs can become unbalanced. Introverted INTJs are fascinated with deciphering hidden meanings and foretelling the future through their intuition. Extrovert thinking, a secondary INTJ function, is concerned with structuring and organizing the world to achieve maximum efficacy and efficiency. INTJs will mistakenly believe that other people's sentiments are irrelevant in the larger scheme of things if they refuse to give the feeling side of their personalities any weight. Other people could find this coldness to be highly scary. Number 7. They try to make logic conform to their vision. Most INTJs are less interested with being right than they are with knowing the truth. However, some INTJs will distort logic and evidence to support their beliefs. These INTJs don't seem to be the typical masterminds of the MBTI community. They consistently make illogical leaps in their reasoning and reject ideas or evidence that conflict with their worldviews. When INTJs achieve this toxic state, their major function, introverted intuition, takes control and becomes overinflated. Rather than logic and facts, intuition is more interested in concepts, visions, and prophecies. When their intuition is overinflated, INTJs will bend their reasoning side to support their intuition. Thinking loses its independence and objectivity as it becomes more distorted and subject to the dominant intuitive process. This may give INTJs a scary appearance. Number 8. They frequently stand out as the odd one out. INTJs naturally engage in active listening and show interest in what others are saying. Conflicts can arise because they find it difficult to accept the opinions of others who disagree with them. Architects make remarkable adversaries because they can see the big picture and comprehend difficult concerns, and they don't mind discussing topics that other people would find uncomfortable. However, because not everyone appreciates this direct and aggressive character, it can be uncomfortable to be around INTJs. Bonus number 1. They are incredibly proud people. INTJs are conscious that they are different from everyone else and think they are special and distinctive. They enjoy defying expectations and frequently lead the way with groundbreaking concepts. In addition to being extremely independent, architects can be intimidating to certain people because they are challenging to read and understand. Particularly INTJs who experienced bullying or being neglected as children now enjoy the power that comes with fear and intimidation because it makes them feel in control and provides them pleasure. After experiencing both sides of the power and suffering equation, they have concluded that power is what they desire. Bonus number 2. They enjoy threatening people. People frequently describe INTJs as scary, but they may also describe them as extremely knowledgeable and self-assured. Because INTJs have a strong personality and everyone defends themselves occasionally, others will notice that they aren't easily intimidated, and they will know not to treat them badly. While it has been thought that being frightening equates to being unapproachable, it is now obvious that being able to maintain your ground isn't always a bad thing. Because they are aware that architects are talented, adept, and capable of handling even the most difficult projects, people will approach an INTJ with more challenging tasks and higher expectations for their competency. INTJs may be inspired to take on numerous projects when they are required to work alone because their presence overwhelms others. Architects consistently wind up with a fantastic assortment of achievements under their belts, whether it's because they're not scared to know what they want and go after it or because they're frequently encouraged to put themselves in situations outside of their comfort zone. People who are described as scary or menacing frequently are thought to be such because they are skilled at winning. One of the main reasons INTJs might be intimidating to others is because they are accustomed to being the best and aren't afraid to go to any lengths to attain that goal. So, what did you think about this week's life nugget on INTJs being scary and intimidating? Have you ever met an INTJ and been uncomfortable around them? Are you an INTJ, and if so, do you agree with these traits and do you believe they could be mistaken for intimidating? Share your comments about it. I'm curious to hear your take.